Hey everybody, John C. here in sunny Southwest Florida. Welcome to another monthly minute update for Verona Walk, May 2016. Each month I like to ask the following 7 questions. First question I always like to ask, let's jump right in. How many homes went on the market last month? And that was a total of 15. How many homes sold last month? And that was 9 homes. Now that's down quite a bit from what we saw in May 2015, where we actually had 15 homes that closed. So we're down quite a bit from what we saw that month. But last year was a stellar year, and we had a lot of closed transactions in the area. If you also look at what sold last year in comparison to this year in regards to the least and the most expensive home that sold, the least expensive home that sold this year was a Capri on Emelia Lane, and that home closed for $260,000 and was on the market for 105 days. If you look back in 2015, the least expensive was a townhome, and it closed for $230,000. Big difference there. The most expensive home that sold this year was a Carlyle on Potofino in this last month in May, and that home closed for $579,000. Now, last year, the most expensive home that sold in May was a Vernon Hill model, and it closed for $470,000. Again, a big difference. Even though we haven't had as many homes selling, we are having the number or the amount of money they're selling for is a lot higher than what it was even last year. Next question, were there any foreclosures that were sold or listed? And there were no foreclosures that sold or listed last month, but there is one foreclosure on the market right now in Verona Walk. It's the only one. It's an Oakmont. It's a steal of a deal. All you need is some paint because the home is a bright yellow. If you've ever driven up and down Verona Walk, one of the main roads, you've seen it on the corner. It is a bright yellow, probably the only bright yellow home in the entire community. So you need some paint if you want to buy that house. At this moment, there are 66 homes for sale in Verona Walk. Again, that is a high number from what we've seen over the last year. If you look at the end of last year, 2015, we always hovered in the 30 to 40 homes for sale in the neighborhood. As soon as this year hit, it started to slow down a little bit. Inventory started to rise, and we've stayed in the 60s over the last 5 months. Now, I expect that number to slowly decline over the next 7 to 8 months. I think we'll see that number continue to decrease, but for now, it's going to stay in the 60s. What was the average days on market? And that was really low for last month. It was 55 days. 55 days on market. That's how long it took on average to sell a home. That's pretty quick. Next question, what percent of the asking price did sellers get? And that was 98.2%, a really good number. That number is probably one of the most consistent numbers that I see month in and month out for how much people are getting for their home. Last question I like to ask, what's a great home for sale right now in the neighborhood? And that is a Vernon Hill model on Benelli Court. This home just went on the market 2 weeks ago. This home has almost 2,000 square feet. As you walk in the front door, it has amazing tile throughout the entire living area, a beautiful kitchen with a granite countertop on the island, as well as throughout the entire kitchen and the little desk area as well too that's in the nook. Has 2 dining areas, beautiful triple slider glass door that walks out into the heated pool spa area. Great view of the lake, long view, really pretty. If you want to take a look at that home in more detail, I'll put a link below. Click on that and you will be able to see all the pictures and a video walkthrough of that home. If you know somebody looking for a home in Verona Walk, feel free to pass along my information and I'll be glad to contact them, or they can contact me about seeing any of the number of homes for sale around the area. As always, if you've been thinking about selling your home or know somebody here that has, please feel free to call, text, or email me. Be glad to give you a free market analysis report on your home to help you understand what your home would sell for in today's market. Also, don't forget to like or subscribe to this page if you're watching it on YouTube. That way you always get the updates as soon as they come on. Thanks again for watching. Have a great month, and I'll see you later.